the M48A1 Patton 3. The M48 is an American main battle tank designed in 1951. It bolsters an impressive top speed of 50 kilometers an hour and can carry up to 60 rounds of 90mm ammunition. Are you afraid of communism taking over you and your family? Well, don't worry, because the M48 is here. We got sandwiches, and we also got the M48. Double trouble. The communisms don't have sandwiches and food and tanks. That's three things. Well, two of those things. The M48 definitely does not have problems going through buildings, and will surely deal with any communist threat you may encounter. Yes. Is there a big bad communist heavy tank bully? Well, don't worry, because this thing has a weird power to weight ratio, and you're able to do that to enemy IS-3s. Listen, is he giving you problems? Plant a heat round right in his ammo rack. Don't explode it though, because heat don't explode no ammo racks. Oh, and bounce a shell from the guy behind you. If any of these things that I have just mentioned intrigue you, then by all means head down to your local hawk shop, pick up one of these bad boys, and take her out for a spin. You will not regret it, soldier. Alright, all jokes aside though, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at, as you know, the M48A1. Now, this thing does sport a 90mm M41 cannon, which is very good in its own respect, except for the fact that completely stock this vehicle starts off with an APCR round. Now, penetration-wise, this is an amazing APCR round. It really does, hold its own in 7.7, and it can deal with most heavily armored targets. However, because it is an APCR shell, it does sort of suffer from that extreme angle bouncing and just struggling to pen things that look like it's quite easy to go through. Moving on, we get a HESH shell. I don't want to unlock this. I don't know why I'm going to use a 102mm HESH shell when you can just get the heat shell right after it. So no, I don't use the HESH. I don't know if it's good or not, but if you want to try it, by all means, go ahead. Next is the M82 Shot. If you've played a 90mm from the Americans, you know just how good this round is. Obviously, because you are 7.7, the 170mm of penetration sort of doesn't do as much as you would like it to. At 7.7, for example, you're facing T-54s, IS-4s, a lot of the Russian vehicles. You're really going to struggle to pen with this round. Next is the round that I mostly use in this vehicle, especially ever since I've unlocked it. Grinding to it was a pain, but after I got it, I was like, okay, that's a lot better. It's 320mm of penetration at all distances, and it's fin stabilized too, so it has quite a good trajectory when fired. I mean, sometimes because it is 90mm, it feels like it doesn't do a lot of damage. Like, I've hit ammo racks and tanks and they just don't explode. I know that's a thing with War Thunder too, I know. But, it's just kind of frustrating shooting things, like, in the right spot and them not just popping off, Yeah, you also get a HE shell and a smoke shell, but, you're not going to kill stuff with those, so I'm not going to go over it. Now, onto the actual armor in the vehicle. This really caught me off guard when I first unlocked this. I was surprised at how many shells I was actually bouncing. I never usually have a problem with this when I'm in my T-54, but then again, I don't really see a lot of these just because of that stock grind. People don't play it. The frontal armor is around 200mm on a good angled slope, so you will most likely bounce shells if they're fired at your upper front plate. There's like a 50-50 chance as to whether or not the upgraded shell on the T-54, and that is the B4, like the BR412D or whatever it's called, I'm not entirely sure, but it's the APCBC, the 100mm APCBC, it can bounce. I think it has around 200mm of pen, 240, sorry. So it's going to struggle to go through this because of the angle. Lower plate is around 150 to 200. It's, a lower plate. And the turret. Now, this is kind of what caught me off guard, because the turret is actually quite strong. If we take a look here, it's really quite angled all along the sides here. And so any shell that really gets fired at the cheeks, that, and the angle starts off quite like early in the actual turret cheeks itself too. So the chances of bouncing off this turret are actually quite high if you do not aim properly. But then again, there's like a little square here. You just hit this little square, rectangle, whatever you want to call it, and you can pretty much go straight through the tank turret. Now the gun mantlet itself, I don't think there's another piece of steel behind it, so it's just 150 millimeters to 170 it looks like. So you can shoot this and you'll obviously take out the breech and the gunner and commander loader. Now in this vehicle there does seem to be a bit of a ready rack here. I don't know if it's because I take so much ammunition, but this ammo rack seems to get you killed a lot, just because most people do shoot center mass and try and take out the gunner and the crew in the turret instead of the driver, so a lot of the times they'll be shooting in here, and if you get shot, you pretty much always get hit in this ammo rack. One thing about the side armor on this vehicle that caught me off guard as well, and I didn't actually know until I unlocked the vehicle itself, is that it's almost at like a sort of triangular sloped state, like almost like a pike nose but sideways, right? So obviously if you shoot up here, it's a little bit weaker, but you notice as soon as we start going down, because it's angled at like a downward slope here, you can really side scrape quite effectively with this thing as long as people don't aim too high and hit this little area here. Like if you side scrape like this, you still have quite a bit of armor to actually have the enemy go through, which is quite impressive. I didn't know that about this vehicle. The side armor is sort of sloped like that, but yeah, now that I think about it, it's pretty smart. Coupled with this, you will be seeing a bit of the F8F1. This is the one with 50 cals, so it doesn't do a lot of damage when fighting planes because you only have 4. But the main thing about the F8F that a lot of people love, and I personally love, is the 3 1,000-pound bombs that you can drop. Now, they do drop in pairs, so the first 2 go on the wings, and then you get one singular bomb in the middle here. So you only get 2 bomb drops, but they're pretty much 2 guaranteed kills, even 3 because of the blast radius of the 1,000 pound. But yeah, without further ado guys, let's actually head into some gameplay on this vehicle. It's a bit weird with the APCR, you'll see me using it a lot just because I only recently unlocked the heat, so just keep that in mind. This is what you're going to be playing when you first unlock it. But without further ado guys, let's actually head into Alright, I have a lot of boosters on this game, so we really need to win it. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. I think I have 150, 10% for all teammates, and then 150% SL. The other 150 was RP. So yeah, we have to do good in this. So that's kind of my tactic to get a good game in this thing. I don't have the heat yet. I'm still running the APCR, and I do have the APCBC though. So depending on what BR we actually get, I might load it, but it looks like there's a T95, so we're gonna stick with the APCR. Maybe we can hide behind our M103 buddy here. Anyone want to peek out? Doesn't look like it. I'm wondering if we should... Oh, wait, that guy just shot. Who's over there? Magok, why? Magok, what are you doing? Magok, what are you doing? I think that guy's dead back there. Alright. IS-7. Oh, God. Oh, Discord notifications. What? Yo, we just killed an IS-7. I don't... What? With the APCR? We've got another one over here. I don't think we're going to be able to do that 2 times in a row. Do you think we got into that tiny little viewport? And that's the only reason why we penned? As long as no IS-7s are coming down that road down there, we're good. Uh-oh. Oh, APCR, why? Oh, I shouldn't have shot. I should have held my fire. So let's just peek around. Trap shot? There we go. Alright, we're turning around. I think he stopped right as we shot. Is he dead? Nope, teammate is though. And I didn't realize we still had AP. APCR. Look. Ah, that was terrible. We should have a backup, right? We have a backup for this. We don't. Alright. This doesn't look like a half bad matchup for us, actually. Looks like we got 6.7? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, T29. T34. Okay, we're good then. Don't have to worry about too much heat spam. Hit that guy. Is that a Lorraine 40T? Probably. You know what? I'm gonna switch to APCBC. Because these guys don't look like they have a lot of armor. And I'm pretty sure our shell will be able to go through the front of a Lorraine. Just worried about that BMP showing up. We need to get away from their spawn, because they are going to outnumber us. I think that BT5 or BT7 is probably going to go for A. That is the 85. So there we go. You son of a gun. Don't you dare. You suck. If you bounced that shell, you would have been very dead, sir. Wait, did that shell explode? It made the exploding sound. What the? Well, that didn't go as planned. Maybe we can get up on this this hill here and do some sniping. What BR? You know what? We're gonna load the APCBC. You know why? Because they might be showing some side over here. Yeah, okay, I got eyes on this guy over here. Yeah, if you don't mind, just face hug me. There you go. I think we would have lived there, but we'll still say thank you because we're good people. Now we have side shots on most of the people down there, but we'll probably... I swear, if that guy comes back in a plane and bombs me, I'm gonna be so mad. How'd that... Okay, yeah. Just M80, or M60, is it M82? I kinda wanna watch over this Magok just in case, cause he's kinda the only guy we have left up there. Perfect. Hopefully we can get people to push up now. That's so sad, man.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
Surprised that actually clipped his turret and didn't go down into his engine. That's embarrassing for you. You like that? You like that? Huh? Don't mess with the muscle. Just 5 more seconds. No! Dude, come on. If I didn't miss that first shot, he wouldn't have been there to kill me. Hit him, F8F. Come on. There we go. Nice. Uh-oh, we got SPA and they're mad. God, now that I got the 1,000-pounders for the F8F, it's literally one of my most, like, favorite planes to fly right now. That's a hard no. We're definitely gonna get clipped though, they're getting really close. Just keep missing, please. Just for a bit longer. I don't need that. That's not important. You know what? You stay there. I'm just gonna quickly, you know. You wouldn't shoot an injured plane like this, would you? You wouldn't do that. You're better than this. Come on, I know you're better than this. I don't have half a wing. Come on. Sir. So I'm gonna have to ask you to leave me alone, sir. Sir. Please? Alright, well, it's 3 a.m. and I just finished editing the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that intro. I tried to put a little bit more effort into it this time and hopefully it paid off. I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support and likes and comments on all the videos lately. It's been like amazing to see all that community feedback and stuff like that, and I'm glad you guys seem to be enjoying the videos that I've been uploading lately, and I really just wanted to say that I appreciate it and love you guys so much. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video as well. If you did, leave a like on it, and yeah, see you in the next video, guys. Peace.